Alright, YouTube, it is the Bad Nerd, and welcome to another Bad Nerd Reviews. So, today I am reviewing the movie Spawn, written by Alan B. McElroy and directed by Mark A.Z. Dibbs. Based on the comic book story by Todd McFarlane, starring John Leguizamo or something, Michael Jai White, Martin Sheen, Teresa Randall, Nicole Williamson, yes, and D.B. Sweeney. So this is a supernatural horror action movie where we see the character of Albert Simmons, who is this like mercenary kind of guy and is betrayed by his boss Jason Wynn, who is burnt alive and then becomes Spawn after saying to the devil he'll lead his army if he does what he says, he can be reunited with his wife Wanda. And of course he ends up being led by the character of Gaglusa or something. And along the way he fights evil, and he has this character played by John Langzino. Well, he played that character, Violator the Clown. Huh. Definitely disguised him good. I did not know that. So let's get on to my likes and dislikes about this movie. Now, I don't have that much knowledge of the character of Spawn or the comic book series. I've never read a Spawn comic book. I never watched the animated series, which I believe is a cult hit right now, and I never really saw this movie or had any interest in watching it. But given the times that we're in, the COVID-19, I've had a lot of time on my hands to do this, so I thought, hey, it's about 90 minutes long, sit through it, watch it, and so like I say, I am very versed in the knowledge of this comic book character because it's just never interested me. I like the acting in this and the performances. I only recognize Martin Sheen in this movie, and the character of Spawn. Now, the character of Spawn, his suit looks like something like Venom and Doctor Strange, with a little mixer of Freddy Krueger in there. That's what Spawn seems to be like. I like the character of the Violator, the clown character. He was weird and bizarre and fat. The character of Martin Sheen was good in this as the villain. I thought the performances were good in this. I don't know many of the cast in this movie, but it was okay. I mean, Nicole Williamson was good in this, like the wise man character. And the effects. Now here's the dislikes. The effects are so bad now. I mean, back in '97, this was probably groundbreaking digital effects, but now the effects they use, the visuals for Hell, look like something you'd see in a PlayStation game. The effects just have not aged well at all in this movie, And if they were to remaster this and update the effects, then by all means, I would not care about this. Yeah, the effects look poor considered today. The practical effects they used, though, they were good. The fighting and the, stuff like that. But yeah, the digital effects for Hell and the whole bit with the cape as well, shaping out into things, just looks so poor considered by today's standards. But I'm glad I watched this movie. I'm glad I saw it because I've seen so many people review it over the years. I've seen it in top 10s and rankings and movies that haven't aged well, etc. I thought maybe now is the time for me to watch this movie and get my own thoughts and opinions on it. So I like this movie, I like the action, but the effects is what ruined it for me. But I can't blame them at all because it was made in the late 90s, and back then we were only just starting the digital age of filmmaking. So, yeah. So, yeah, this movie isn't worth your time. If you like the Spawn comics and you're a fan of this franchise, which I personally am not, and I recommend it, but personally, I won't recommend it. I probably will watch it again, just not anytime soon, because I just don't feel the need to. So, yeah, my ratings now. So, all in all, this wasn't a waste of time, but it just wasn't really. I've seen darker superhero movies, anti-hero stuff like that before, but Spawn, I'd say it's a time capsule. That's what I put it as. A time capsule of the late 90s when superhero movies were starting to become a thing but weren't quite a thing yet. If you know what I'm saying. It was nearly, but yeah. Spawn, I'm gonna give it 3 batarangs out of 5 because it wasn't a bad movie. I like to think they tried. So 3 batarangs out of 5 for Spawn. So, have you seen this movie? Do you have better knowledge of this character than I do? Please share all your thoughts down in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description, so be sure to check all it out. I have been the Bat Nerd, and this has been Bat Nerd Reviews. So, until next time, Bat Nerd out.